Hello and welcome to my academy. Students, this is a part 8th of our lecture series, that is cell as a fundamental unit. Okay, in the previous lecture we discussed about the cell events and the mitosis. Now we are going to discuss the regulation of the cell at different steps. How a cell moves from one phase to next phase. Okay, for example, if the cell is in the G1 phase, how could it drag itself from G1 to S phase and finally into the M phase? Okay, we are going to discuss all these events one by one. Basically, in the cell, we have the complexes or the proteins called the cyclins and cyclin dependent kinase proteins. Okay, cyclins, they help in the regulation of the cell cycle, and cyclin dependent kinases are the enzymes that add phosphate group to target proteins, basically phosphorylate the target proteins. Okay, let's discuss all these things one by one. For particular stage, for example, if the G1 stage is there, when the cell is in the G1 stage, for this G1 phase we have particular type of cyclin molecule called G1 cyclin. Okay, otherwise known as cyclin D. Okay, cyclin D or G1 cyclin. For this S phase we have S cyclin, also called cyclin A. Okay, and for this M phase, the mitotic phase, the M cyclin is there, M cyclin or cyclin B. cyclins. Okay, मैंने अभी आपको कहा कि सेल साइकिलिन पर्टिकुलर फेज के लिए होता है. When a cell passes from one step to the next step, for example, the G1 cyclin, it disappears. When it passes from S phase to the G2 phase, this S cyclin disappears. Okay, they have the tendency of degradation and synthesis by its own. Okay, these are called the cyclin molecules, which drag the cell in a series of events and drag a cell from one phase to the next phase. These are the cyclin molecules. In a cell, already the cyclin dependent kinases are present, which associate with these cyclin molecules, cyclin dependent kinase. For example, for G1 phase, we have the cyclin dependent kinase 4. For this S cyclin, we have cyclin dependent kinase CDK, okay, CDK2. And for this cyclin dependent kinase, we have CDK1. Okay, so these cyclins and cyclin dependent kinases, they unite, they associate with each other to form a complex, to form a dimer. This CDK4 or cyclin dependent kinase, it has the activity to phosphorylate the target proteins. Basically, these CDK, cell dependent kinases, they depend on the cyclins for a particular event, for a particular phase. Particular phase, we have different cyclins and different cyclin dependent kinase. Now we are going to discuss the mechanism how these cyclins work. Okay, how they drag the cell from one stage to the next stage in a regulated manner. Let's get started. चलो हम देखने जा रहे हैं कि this mechanism how it works. Okay, this is the cyclin and this is the CDK, cyclin dependent kinase. Kinases are the proteins. Kinases are the proteins that add phosphate group to other proteins, to phosphorylate other proteins. That is the reason why called the kinases. The cyclin and cyclin dependent kinases, they associate, okay, to form a complex. This is called the complex of cyclin and cyclin dependent kinase. That is the cyclin and cyclin dependent kinase complex. Okay, or a dimer you can say. When this cyclin associates with cyclin dependent kinase, yes, this cyclin, it has the regulatory nature. Regulatory nature. It helps in the regulation of the cell cycle, and this kinase has a catalytic activity. Catalytic activity. Okay. When this cyclin and CDK complex is formed, this kinase gets activated. This kinase gets activated, or this cyclin dependent kinase gets activated. When it gets activated, it phosphorylates the target protein. Phosphorylation means it adds the phosphate group to target the different kinds of proteins in the cell. This kinase activity, now this cyclin plus cyclin dependent kinase is active now, is ready to target the proteins, and it adds the phosphate group to target the proteins. Okay, kinase activity. Then this protein, it also gets activated, it phosphorylates another protein, okay, or other proteins phosphorylates the other proteins, okay, which in turn, these target proteins, they may be the transcriptional factors which bind the DNA. For example, these transcriptional factors, they travel through the nucleus and enters into the nucleus and binds with the DNA, and then express the genes, okay, and express the genes. When genes are expressed, these genes translate the proteins, okay. These proteins, when the proteins are formed, and these proteins drag the cell from one cycle into the another cycle. Actually, this CDK, it acts as a messenger. It acts as a messenger. It sends a signal to the cell. Please drag the cell from one stage to the another stage, or from one phase to the another. This was the mechanism, okay, of how cyclin and cyclin dependent kinases work. Okay, thank you. Have a nice